What's up, Creative Flow? I'm Matt Walden. I'm a singer from Bradenton, Florida, but I'm here currently in Naples, Florida. What inspired me to be a musician and to write songs is probably the movie The Notebook. That's my biggest influence.
It wasn't over. It still isn't over.
Watching it, I probably wrote like 7 songs. And if you think I'm kidding, listen to Flip the Script.
Like Noah and Allie, we can be some birds, but you.
Yeah, I've only seen the movie once, but it pretty much inspired my entire music career. So that's that. My songwriting and recording process it's more of you get in the studio and you have an idea, and then you bounce it off of other people who have an idea. Or you don't even have to be in a studio. You can be at home and have your little phone, have voice memos open, bounce it off each other, and then boom, you have a song. You go in the studio, you record like the scratch, pretty much like what you want it to be, and then you go through with other instruments and you're like, okay, I think I found what I like. And then you have other people listen to it that you trust, of course, because those people you don't trust, they're gonna be like, yeah, it's great, you know? But yeah, pretty much. That's what I do. I don't know what you do. You might be better than me. I'm a little unprofessional. Some of the themes behind my music, I mean, it ranges pretty far. I guess I've never been a firm believer in a genre because I feel like it's putting you in a box. At first I wanted to be like strictly acoustic, not ever bring in any drums, never bring in any bass. And then I was like, what am I doing? Like, open it up, you know what I mean? Open up your box. And so now, like, Instant Love kind of has, I'm not going to say I'm reggae. I can't say I'm reggae. But it's got a little bit of like an islandy feel to it. And you're like, yeah. Puppet, you're like, towards the end of the song, you're going, what was he thinking? What's going on with this song? And that's exactly what I want you to think. And then, like, you've got Your Voice Is My Home, which is strictly acoustic. And then you've got Heart Eye Emoji, which is ukulele only. So, I mean, if you can't tell me that's diverse, I think it's diverse, and it's got a little bit of everything. So, if you like music, it's the one for you. Nowadays, what it's like to be an independent musician is it makes it a lot easier but harder at the same time because that didn't make any sense. But if you think about it, it's like you have the internet now, you can put your stuff out there, you can get it to the people, but at the same time, a lot of other people realize this, so it's more of how good you are at the internet. That's about it. How do I promote myself in my music? To be honest, I give it to my mom. I'll give a CD, I'll give a song, or I'll give anything. My mom and my dad, and what they'll do is they'll spread it out among their friends. And I've just noticed that's literally like the best way. My mom supports me so much in that way, which is really cool. And so is my dad. He's on the road traveling 24/7, going to different bars and going to different places, and he's like, this is my son. And as much as I hate it as an individual, I think it's the coolest thing ever. So yeah, I give it to my parents, and then social media is your best friend as well. My new album, Walden, with a period at the end for that emphasis. Well, I'm not that cool, but it just came out and it did pretty well. And I can't thank everyone enough, which is really exciting. It is the coolest thing ever to wake up to, just seeing all of the replies online. The recording process behind that one took about 5 years. As an artist, I never thought I was going to take more than a year to record an album, but it ended up taking 5. And I'm not going to do that for the next album, but definitely a long process. And I think the big message behind this album, and personally, is to chase your dreams and to like just get inspired. I'm not saying like get inspired by me, but by like everything. Go out and I don't know, dig a hole. You want to dig a hole? Dig a hole. All right? Don't let anyone tell you can't dig a hole, unless it's in a gravesite. Because if it's in a gravesite, you might get in trouble for digging a hole, and that's illegal. But dig a hole if you want to dig a hole. So that was the meaning of the album. Dig a hole if you want to dig a hole. Thank you. If I'm asked to play at a venue, I'll play at it. Because I love playing. So regardless of if you're like, will you play at my small little like house party, or will you play at my big huge theater, I'm gonna say yes, because I just love music. So I play, it all varies. I'll play in a bar. I do an open mic night with Nick here, and we have a lot of fun. So that's at South Street. That's even more fun. That's what I do. That, and I do the sensual bedroom stuff too, but let's not get into that. I'm about to go on tour from June 5th to like June 21st, and then hopefully go to California in July, and then just play shows everywhere around the summer, and then book more tours. It's a lot of work, but it's gonna be so worth it. I'm excited to be on tour, and I'm sure it's gonna be tubular. What's my advice for upcoming artists? I think personally is never quit, because you're gonna constantly get pulled down, and you're gonna constantly feel like it's not going anywhere, and impatience is a big thing, because everyone wants it now. Everyone expects it to happen for them right away. But I got in contact with one of my favorite bands, and they're called Oh Wonder, and it's a British band. They're over from the UK. I don't know if they're British or not, but I sent them an email asking for advice, and I just said, if you got any advice for an artist like me, what would you say? And they're like, we've been working at this for 8 years, and we finally got our break, and we finally got, we kept working, we kept writing songs, and that's the biggest thing, is to never stop working and to never stop writing songs. So that's pretty much what I live by.
Life is like the ocean, my voice is like the breeze. It's really hard to live when your thoughts are like the trees, towering above me, like who you gonna be. Everybody's searching, but I know that I'm me. I know that I'm me. I know that I'm me. A little recognition was all it took for people to give me credit. Where you see me on the TV, won't be the only one who says that I can write some catchy hooks. Peter Pan with the who catch me cooking the books, cause I'm an artist, not a crook. So get your hand away from my ass. I'm not a puppet in your games, wanna ride from the heart. Do what I can to make a name, but the worst bastards in this industry is it always feels like bigotry. And though they tell you differently, just take a look at history. It's quite sad, really, the kind of games you play. Sell your soul to make a name, but that's not me. I'm staying true to only be something bigger. Cause I'm not a pawn in your game. I can't get inside of my brain. Whoa, cause I know it feels the same. That's what they do. Cause I'm not a fan of the bullshit media stunts. I don't need your hype, 75, not 200 love. Shouldn't need a lot to get to the top. Fake personas never stop. Make some music that you love and not for money, work non-stop. You should love what you do, and if you don't, then you're a pawn in the game, yeah. You let them get inside of your brain. Whoa, I know it feels the same. That's what they do. Whoa, yeah, you're a pawn in the game, yeah. You let them get inside of your brain. Whoa, I know it feels the same. That's what they do. Whoa, yeah. I remember you saying that we can make this work, baby, but it was just for the money. And well, I really got into thinking, maybe it's 'cause I'm drinking. Oh, baby, you don't understand how happy I am now that you're away from me. All of that time I was blind, but now I'm happy to find without you I can finally breathe. So stay the hell away from me.